Hi friends, it's Deanna here today, and today I'm next to my beautiful sewing machine just to talk to you about sewing machines. Okay, so I've been asked a few times about what kind of sewing machine you should get, what you should use, yaddy on, yaddy on. So I just figured I'd come on here and show you about the machines I have. I know there are a lot of questions about what are the best sewing machines and all these things, but I just kind of wanted to show you what I have and tell you a little bit about them. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the basic sewing machine. Now I own a Baby Lock Jubilant, which is a little bit in the higher price range. I actually upgraded from a Brother 38 something. Anyway, a less expensive Brother sewing machine. I will tell you a couple of things about that. The Brother sewing machine was a great starter sewing machine. I do have some other Brother machines that I will show you later, but the sewing machine I had, which was a Brother, was a great sewing machine. So I'm going to tell you, if you are looking for a sewing machine and you don't know what to get, a Brother sewing machine would be great to get. They're very inexpensive. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them at Walmart, and they're actually a great entry-level machines. And then later on you can upgrade to something a little bit more expensive, which will have a lot more different kinds of stitches, and it'll have a lot other what is the word? I don't know. It'll have other things that it will help you do and make sewing easier. But to get started, a basic sewing machine is really all you need, because when you're sewing, whether it be a stretch fabric or a non-stretch fabric, you can do it all from the sewing machine. There are so many things nowadays where you have different kind of stretch stitches to use for your knit fabric. Now, if you're using a non-stretch fabric, a straight stitch on your sewing machine will basically cover everything that you need. But if you're using a stretch fabric, sometimes we want other kind of machines to help compensate. But honestly, a sewing machine can do it all. There's all kinds of stretch stitches you can use for it. There's also stitches that you can use for hemming, because when you're using a fabric that is stretch, the fabric is going to stretch, so you need to have a stitch that's not gonna pop. If you do a straight stitch on a fabric that's stretchy, when you do this, you'll go and it'll all pop off, so you don't want to do that. So that's the main thing. The main machine that you need is a basic sewing machine. Now I'm going to show you what other machines I have, but if all you can do is buy one machine, I'm going to tell you, get the sewing machine. That's what you need. Alright, let's talk about my next machine. This is a serger. A serger is great for finishing the garment. Let me show you what the serger does. I should have brought a piece of fabric with me so I could show you, but now I'm gonna have to stop the recording, go get some fabric, and show you what I'm talking about. Hold on tight. Found a piece of scrap from my scrap box. Okay, so a serger, essentially, when you sew two pieces together, helps to turn it on actually. A serger is one that makes the really nice finished edge. See that raw edge? Usually that's on the inside, you don't see that. And this is what it would look like on the outside. I did it backwards. I know y'all are gonna come after me. Why did you sew that backwards? I'm just showing you. I'm not really actually sewing something. This is a scrap. It does not matter. So anyway, this is what it looks like on the one side. This is what it looks like on the other side. And it finishes off those raw edges so nicely. Now you can do that with your sewing machine as well. You'll just need like a zigzag stitch on that edge or whatever. But honestly, this is so good. And again, like I told you, for a knit fabric, this is a stretch fabric, and a serger does a great stretch stitch that is going to be, it's going to hold on tight for dear life, and it will be really, really helpful. Okay. So that's what a serger does. Now this particular serger is very dirty. I'm sorry. I hope you can't see that. I should have cleaned it before I started the video, but I didn't. Anyway, this is a Brother 1034D. This is a more of the inexpensive side. This is an entry-level serger. It makes a lot of noise. The knife is getting dull because it's been a while and I haven't sharpened it. You can do that I haven't, the bulb on this one, as you can tell, it's on right now, and there's no light bulb. There is a bulb on it. Mine is broken. I still have not changed it. It's been broken for like a year and a half. But I'm fine. I'm fine. We're all fine. I do have a little lamp right here I can turn on. It's not plugged in. Anyway, I have a lamp I can turn on if I need it. So this is an entry-level sewing machine, serger, sorry. I do have a nicer serger that has a couple more, like, I still can't remember the word, a couple more helpful things on it that I can use on it, but my needle broke and I just haven't changed it yet. But anyway, so we'll talk about this one. If you want more information on this one, I'll do a video another time, but I just kind of wanted to show you what the serger does. Do I need a serger to sew? You do and you don't. You really don't. You can do everything with a sewing machine, but I'm gonna tell you, if you're working with knits, if you wanna work with fabric that is stretchy, a serger comes in super handy because it finishes the job so nicely and it works better with knits than some sewing machines. Some sewing machines like to eat the knit. And that was so uncalled for. You're like, what is wrong with this lady? She is weird. I am a little weird. That's okay. We all are a little bit weird, right? No? Me? Just me? Okay, well, let's move on. That's awkward. So anyway, it helps out a lot. It's very helpful. Now I'm gonna show you my third sewing machine. Totally not needed. Totally awesome. I totally love it. All right, before we get started, I just wanna say, how come nobody told me that you could see my gray hairs as I'm sitting here trying to tell you what to do? Those gray hairs are hairs of wisdom. That means this is about as much as I know about sewing, so good luck. I'm just kidding. I know a lot. No, I don't. Anyway, the next machine is a cover stitch. This is a cover stitch 2340 CV. This is by Brother. Now, this is another entry-level machine. It is very dusty, but I don't think you can see it. You can see my gray hairs, but I don't think you can see the dust on this, but I'm telling you, so now you know it's dusty, but whatever, who cares? This is a cover stitch. Again, I should have brought my little piece of scrap over here. Let me go get it so I can show you what this machine does. Got my scrap. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna turn this machine on. The bulb works. This one still works. So what this machine does, this is a cover stitch. This machine is good for top stitching slash hemming. I'm gonna show you. I forgot. Oh, no. My scissors are right. This is how you hem. Like I said earlier, this machine is totally not needed. You can do this hemming on your sewing machine, but again, this makes things so much easier and so much neater. I'm gonna show you. Yes, I'm throwing fabric everywhere. That's what I do. All right, you can't really see it. I should have grabbed a bit of fabric. Okay, I hope you can see it. See how there's two lines right there for the hem? And then on the back, look at the nice finish. Just look at it sitting there. Such a nice finish. And look at that. It's stretchity stretch. So it's really nice for hemming and giving it a really nice professional look. I love my cover stitch. It makes hemming so much easier, so much quicker, so much nicer. It is a little bit pricier, so that's why I have not upgraded to a better version, but this one works great. Now, there are machines that have sewing serger and cover stitch on the same, and you just have to flip it back and forth. Some people love them, some people hate them. I don't have it, so I can't tell you if I love it or hate it. But I really do like this cover stitch. So far, so good. I've had it for a few years, and it works top notch. All right, I'm over here now. Better angle, not so weird like it was over there, but that's okay. You're just learning about machines. That's all you care about, right? So, I hope that was a little bit helpful. The 3 different machines that we have, those are kind of the main machines for clothing, for sewing clothing. The serger, no. Let's start over. The sewing machine, it's the must, the necessary, the holy grail. It's the one thing that you need for sewing. Well, no, you need hands. You can hand stitch everything. So really, that's beside the point, right? Yeah, we're talking about machines. You could definitely do it all by hand. Like, you can. And that would be awesome. And good for you if you have the time to do that. I don't have the time, so I need machines to help me. First of all, sewing machine. great. You can do everything with it. You will love it. Get yourself a sewing machine, get sewing. Number 2, the serger. The serger is great for finishing those edges and for knit fabrics. Perfection, I love it. Get yourself a cheap one, get started, learn it, love it, then upgrade if you want to. Number 3, the cover stitch. Not needed, like I said, but a time saver. And you know we're all about saving time when we're doing anything, including your hobby, right? You're like, a hobby is to relax and take your time and just enjoy it. And then you're like, I want to finish this garment so quickly. Okay, maybe it's just me. But the cover stitch is amazing for that. Again, that's an entry level. If you can upgrade to a better one, good for you. Do it because you will love it. But anyway, not necessary, but lovely. So that is my recap on the sewing machines. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't kick it because you might break your laptop or phone or whatever you're watching this on. Click the like button, subscribe so that you never miss out any of my videos because I know you don't want to. And then come follow me on Instagram where I do stories so you get to see me every single day of your life. If I'm not lazy and don't go on stories, but usually I do. And then I share a lot more tips and tricks on there. Honestly, on a serious note, I sew a lot on Instagram. So I do a lot of sewing tutorials on Instagram and I do a lot of daily sews on my stories. So go follow me on there. Okay. All right, well, I'm gonna let you all go because I know you've got better things to do, like go to the store and buy yourself a sewing machine and start sewing. And I'll see you all next time. Comment below what you want to see. What do you want to learn? What do you want me to teach you? What do you want me to tell you? Tell me. I want to know. Bye. Peace.